Here's a quick tutorial on how to create ACH batches within Alpine Online Cash Management. Once you are logged into your Alpine Online Banking, go to the Business menu option. If you have a token, enter the code and continue. Go to the Cash Manager tab and then ACH. This will bring you to your batch list. To create a new batch, click on the Select Company drop-down menu to select the company that this batch will be credited or debited from. There are a variety of types of transactions that you are able to set up through ACH, and you will most likely only have a few of these options, depending on the type of business you have. Select the company name next to the entry description type that you are trying to make. In this example, we will be creating a batch for payroll. Enter the batch name and submit. Now that the batch has been successfully created, there are 3 ways to add transactions to the batch. They are manually entering them, uploading a NACHA file, and creating a CSV file and uploading it. First, we will show you how to enter the information manually. On this Add Transaction screen, you can add a single transaction or go to Add Multiple to enter all of the transactions on one screen, which is what most people prefer. Next, review that everything looks correct and submit the transactions. This batch is now ready to initiate when you want to send the transactions. Next, let's upload a NACHA file. A NACHA file is created in your accounting software and can be uploaded into your Alpine Online Cash Management to create an ACH batch. To upload a NACHA file, you will simply save the file to your computer and browse for the file. Then click Upload. If your NACHA file is queued, hit Refresh List until it says Uploaded. Now go back to the ACH batch list and you will find that it has been added to the list with the long set of numbers for the batch name. I prefer to edit the name to make it easier to recognize and then submit the changes. Now the NACHA payroll batch has been successfully added, renamed, and is ready to initiate. The final way to add a batch is by importing a CSV file. Before a CSV file can be uploaded, you must first create the layout. Pull up your Excel file that is saved in a CSV format and match the column numbers for each type of information. In this example, column 1 is a list of employee names. Column 2 is a list of their ID numbers, which is optional. Column 3 is for routing numbers. Column 4 lists the account numbers. Column 5 is the amount with no decimals for cents. Column 6 is the account type, where checking equals D and savings equals S. And finally, column 7 is the transaction type, which has codes that are used to differentiate debits and credits. Once you are satisfied with the layout, be sure to save it and go back to the batch list. Now create a batch for the CSV file and choose Import Transaction. Then browse for your CSV file and import it. Refresh the list until it has been uploaded. You have now created the 3 types of ACH batches. If your ACH system is set up for dual control, you will need to have one user create the batch and a different user initiate it. Once you have set up a batch and the status is ready, there are 2 ways to initiate a batch. The first way is to place a check mark next to each batch you want to send, and then Initiate selected. If you receive the following message, please wait about 10 minutes for us to finish processing. The approximate processing times will always be shown at the top of the batch list screen. Another way to initiate a batch is to choose Initiate from the Select option menu. When initiating a batch, make sure to select an effective date that is at least 2 business days out for credits and 1 business day out for debits, and then Initiate. A confirmation number and the status of initiated will show until it has been processed. You are able to uninitiate a batch as long as it is still in the Initiate status. You can also copy a batch for the next payroll or batch and then edit the payroll amounts. This keeps you from having to re-enter all of the employee information again. In addition to setting up batches, you are able to make your tax payments using our ACH service. If you choose to make your tax payments through cash management, our ACH fees still apply. As an alternative, you can make your tax payments on the government website at eftps.gov free of charge. You can also view your ACH history for any batches you have initiated in the past, or search for a certain transaction by entering the search criteria. Now you are ready to start sending and receiving electronic payments using ACH. Please let us know if you have any questions by calling Commercial Services at 1-833-325-7902 or view the online banking user guides found at alpinebank.com. Thank you for making Alpine your bank of choice.